of sensitive information. This next one, sir, is a declaration of a national energy emergency.
Ah, man.
That's a big one.
Hey, today is a historic night. This is video 2 on this new YouTube. And we're gonna track everything that happens in this current presidential election as well as this era of life. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to do it as long as possible. I'm gonna try to make it as engaging as possible. Journalistic integrity. If this is your first video with me, I have a sociology degree that I cannot use because I was tricked in college. So this is how I'm gonna spend time to try to find a way to use it. Okay? Right now, today, it is January the 20th, 2025, Inauguration Day, and what we're watching right now is Donald Trump signing multiple executive orders for his first attack on the new era of America. I don't want to spend too much time just watching him sign papers. I mean, I don't think that's the best way to do it. By the way, I'm not gonna be editing these videos too. This is raw. I mean, I'm gonna move my face around a couple times, but I ain't. If I stutter, I stutter. Okay, we gonna get better at this as the time goes on. But let's get to the point. Jesus, since it is at the end of the day, I like to highlight the most unique moments of this inauguration. Stamp it. Okay, focus on the hilariousness, also the seriousness of the event, and the outcome that could be coming out of it.
Having it in the Capitol is great. It's obviously, you can take care of the people you have to take care of. The city was booming, and if we would have done it outside, people would have been hurt because it was really cold. You know, it was like, look, sun.
All right, he just talking and signing papers. Now, granted, those papers are going to be important. Maybe tomorrow I'll get on and we'll look into all the executive orders that he wrote. You know, I am still a young investigative journalist, so I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. But I do have a couple things that I have a couple things that I would like to bring to the forefront. I bookmarked a couple things. You can find me on Twitter at Low Raymond, same title of this YouTube channel. That's my personal YouTube, personal Instagram. I want my legacy to be this. I think this is a great legacy. If something happens to me in the future, at least I gave back to my American people. Okay. Message. No, that is not the button I'm looking for. Look for bookmark. Couple things. First and foremost, it was 2 individuals. I don't know the name of these individuals, but I do know he is a senator of Pennsylvania, aka he's most likely a Philadelphia bum. Okay, shout out to those Philadelphia Eagles. We own your ass. Okay. No disrespect to the, actually it is disrespect to the city of Philadelphia. I visit there. It was pouring down rain and the citizens was atrocious. Okay. So it's up for Philadelphia until they make it right with me. Anyways, this is the senator of Philadelphia. Straight dad attire. I don't even know how he was able to get into the event dressed like this. I'm not even personally mad at this. I would go for an outfit like this personally, but due to the pigment of my skin, pretty sure somebody would have stopped me, but it did not stop this bald head man. No. And then we have lace bra Becky, okay? Something to see. You get what I'm saying? I am married. Okay, I'm going to try to stick to my guns with this. I don't want this YouTube channel, the temptation of the internet, to affect my physical body and my physical life in any way. I want it to be a benefit, not a deterrent. But I will agree, and I will admit, she using her talents properly. Okay, She know what type of event this is. We got billionaires in the atmosphere. She putting her goods out for service. I think Mark Zuckerberg got caught looking at it. Hold on. I know I'm not tweaking. Where my boy Mark at? Yo, look at him. Look. You know what she doing. You know what she doing. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. The game is the game, okay? We is entering into a new era of America where we back to '08 vibes. You get what I'm saying? Pre-'08 vibes. Okay? When I was a young lad, 8 years old. Oh, how was I in 2008? 11 or 12, depending on the time of the year. 10-year-olds, we was fighting on playgrounds, you know what I mean? I'm not proud of it. I put a kid head in the toilet. I didn't want to, but the crowd made me create that monster in me, you know what I mean? So we all got to be prepared for what is to come. Humans in their natural habitats, people are going to lean into themselves. We're not going to be politically correct no more for the good or the worse of that. We're going to hopefully keep a great balance. Nobody, no internal wars, civil wars, civil discretion. I don't want none of that to happen. Okay? But I will acknowledge that the future is uncertain in America. That's just a fact. Change is upon us. And this change is bold. It's not this change that Obama was talking about. Obama change, he was still trying to, make people feel good about the transition of what this America gonna be. Trump future is more like get on board and get out of the way. I.e., what's up with my boy Elon Musk? All right? Like, what is that all about? I want to timestamp that. He tweaking. I don't know what he referring to, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that he did not, ban this video. So freedom of speech is still intact. Because if I own this app and I did something weird like that, I'm banning the video. Ain't nobody gonna be able to see it. It's just gonna be a conversation. Did you witness this thing that has been blocked and flipped off of the internet? So the truth will come out. Okay, that's the beauty of this era of life in America. People are gonna live their truth, so you know who is with you, who's against you, in all facets of the world, in reality, in the grocery store, online, all of that. You just gotta be courageous enough to accept that truth and be keen enough to see the foolishness, which brings me to my next point. Did y'all see this?
Ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and every molehill in Mississippi, from every state, every city, every village, and every hamlet.
Now, he was one of the only black men to be able to be on stage as well as having a conversation. So the magnitude of him on this stage and what he delivered to the American people in this moment is very impactful for not only just him, but the people that looks like him. And people who believe in him, and his prayer, which is still going.
The Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come on.
Hold on, let me.
Great God, at last, if you believe with the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come on, put your hands together and give your great God great glory. God, we're asking you.
Now, I'm not here to bash anyone who, praise their God the way they want to. But again, we gotta start acknowledging that we are representing more than ourselves. Even me on this channel, I'm representing more than myself. A piece of why I'm doing this is because I don't see that many young black Americans speaking on great conflict in America in a way that I'm intending to speak on it. You know, most of them, they kind of are speaking in a way to engage a certain demographic of people outside of their culture, and others are speaking primarily to their culture. I want to speak to Americans of all walks, and I want to bring what I like to be, what I like to think, my authentic self, so people can resonate with that authenticity of the situation. I doubt he ain't sauced this up a little bit. Yeah. And the fact that Trump looking at this man, Trump Jr. looking at this man, them giggling, like, come on, bro. Like, just pray. Sincere prayer and get up out of the way. And y'all might think I'm tweaking, but look at this. This junk can't be like coin. This man launched a crypto coin.
And now I need you to go buy the official Lorenzo Sewell coin. I want you to be able to see politics become manifest, not just in a way where we're praying over political gatherings, but where we're seeing us become the hands and the feet of the Lord Jesus Christ. Would you help me? Would you help us in this endeavor? Would you go and purchase the coin in order for us to do what we need to do in the ministry? We do transportation, housing, education. We heal medical, mental, and dental illnesses. I need you to do me a favor.
We heal what? Hold on.
Go and get that coin. Heal medical, mental, and dental illnesses.
Medical, mental, and dental miracles.
I need you to do me a favor and go and get that coin in order for us to accomplish the vision that God has called us to do in our earth. I give God glory for what He has.
Boy, Detroit. See, this is why I don't feel bad for what happened to them Lions. I don't feel bad because y'all gotta purge that city. It's a lot of buffoonery going on. We need Dr. Umar to be on the first mic flying out of Africa, wherever that man live, I think Pennsylvania, to address this. We need a public lashing on this young man right here. This man is tweaking. He had no business. And you know what, Trump, you know it, and that's why we gonna catalog all of this, because who chose this man? We need to get to the bottom of how he even got on stage. It's a lot of pastors that could have been chosen from all walks of the world that could have done a better job than that. But I digress. Again, we're here to timestamp the event. I would like to shout out to Carrie Underwood. She did her thing. Now, in the inauguration, for whatever reason, the song she was singing was "Oh Beautiful America" or something like. Oh, America the Beautiful, and her background music wasn't working, so she had to think quick on her feet, and she what you call a true artiste, and she did something very remarkable that will go down in history in my books. Maybe this is just American being trapped in America, but I think this is what America's all about. Let's take a look. He said, "I can sing it."
If you know the words, help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America,
This is beautiful, y'all.
America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good
With brotherhood I didn't know they had a audience like that. That was a pretty big audience. That was nice. That was nice. They cooked. Now let's get into the buffoonery of it. Is that when you realize you took an edible before doing something serious? Shout out to that boy George W.B. Bush Jr. His middle name is not WB. What am I saying? All right. All right, that's let's get to it. All right, this is Hillary Clinton's reaction to Donald Trump declaring he will rename Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. It's all about marketing, people.
A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president.
This marriage is like, we're gonna talk about marriage too. I'm young and married. I think year 2, possibly year 3. Don't hold me to that. I'm gonna discuss with my wife to figure out am I proper, like what's the proper year on that. But this reminds me of marriages that is so long that it's like, yo, we just gonna die together. But the love that we had have become a business arrangement. And I guess I do think they still love each other. And I'm talking about Bill and Hillary if this is just audio for you. But I'll be lying to myself that I don't think sometimes they don't remind me of like my current marriage where like the husband and wives are not just always happy and love. Like sometimes they get pissed off at each other. And for sure, my boy Bill right there is pissed at Hillary laughing in public because she knows it's a camera on us. And she doing that bull crap, and she know what she doing. That's the type of that's the look that he gave. I just love that. That's what we call love right there. That's that real love. None of that Jada and Will Smith crap. That's real love. They both piss at each other a little bit, but they gonna stick together for the kids. And when the kids move out, they gonna stick together because this is all they know. Salute to that. I didn't give me an America button. All right. They done me and my girl, the first lady. But you know, these memes are harmless compared to the memes that Michelle Obama be getting. I don't get why they beefing with Michelle Obama the way they doing. That's messed up. Y'all need to get right with the Lord. All right, this is the next one. I don't know who arranged this situation. I like the vibe of Barron Trump. He do scare me a little bit. How freakishly tall he is, as well as his demeanor as a young, president son. But the draw of comparison compared to these two is just hilarious to see in most scenes that have both of them in there. Time stamping that, people. That happened today. All right. Donald Trump says during his inauguration speech that the United States will officially recognize only 2 genders. Let's take a look.
It's a policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
I don't know how we feel about this yet. Me personally, I ain't scared to voice my opinion. This is why I do this, people. I don't really care. And I think most people don't really care, but this is for the headlines, people. This is to it's a little bit of grandstanding, just like turning Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. These are okay, this is what we're going to give the internet so they can run with it. And this is what we're going to do in reality that can really affect them and really draw real opinion out of everybody if they knew what the heck we are doing. In my book, it always been male and female. I don't think any transgender individual was saying I'm a it. It was only a couple, liberal, not even liberal. Let me not put down the liberals. There's a couple college kids or people who, huffing internet cans and doing whippets or whatever the heck that drug was that really, wanted to be called they and them. It's very minuscule. We gotta still remember this is politics, and if those days and thems had a bigger base, Trump wouldn't have did that crap because it would have hurt his political standing to the degree. But this is his last election. He is old as heck, so maybe he don't care. Maybe he about to let his nuts hang all 4 years. So salute to that. Pause, by the way. But we're gonna see the ramifications of that. I want to highlight though that even though he said what he said, that doesn't mean a girl who wants to be a guy can't identify themselves as a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I identify as a male even though I was a female. He never. So it's still gonna be murky waters of the situation. It's just all of those days and thems. Get the freak up out of here. We moving on. Salute to the realists. This is a shot of Bernie Sanders. He's standing on, well, not necessarily standing on business. He's sitting on business. He ain't switching his vibes up. There's a lot of Democrats in his audience playing the game. Bernie said, I ain't playing no game. So I don't know what this man knows, but he still feel uneased about the current state of America. So we're going to look into what the freak Bernie Sanders is all about. Has he did any new interviews or something so we can know his takes on the matter, so we can get a clear understanding of what the heck is actually occurring. I need to probably write that down. Okay. And thus the end of my bookmarks. Right now, the Nazis is trending on X, and I'm pretty sure they're talking about your boy Elon, but somebody's trying to take the bat for him, saying, "Oh, all these celebrities and did it." Yeah, I ain't say nothing about it, but doing that on inauguration night with the like, if you hit a sound effect, he put a little into it. Watch this. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. We're gonna figure out what he meant by that. By tomorrow. I do think my wife is here. Oh, that's my daughter. So we're gonna close this sucker out. We're gonna talk about family tomorrow, maybe. Update on these executive orders. Other than that, I am Low. This is Community. Oh crap, wrong YouTube channel. I got a whole other YouTube channel, by the way. We're gonna talk about the growth of YouTube as well at some point. But I am Low. This is Low Raymond. I see you on another video.